touchdown Marbella, just out here, about to hit some intervals. Today's session, 3k warm-up, 1.5k, well 4 times 1.5k. We're going to try and hit a 350 pace. We'll see how it is with the terrain. It's kind of like a bit of a dirt trail, so it might slow me down a little bit. Got the Vaporflies on, but got into Marbella last night, just getting settled today. So I'll vlog the villa and I'll vlog the nutrition. Did a food truck last night, but I'm going to get into this now before it gets too hot. First interval done in, well, 3:48 per kilometre, which is, it's tough on this terrain because it's not flat. Definitely requires a little bit more drive and energy from the legs, but it is what it is. Target was 350, so gone a little bit quick on that one, but I reckon I can hold that pace for 4 reps. Hopefully I don't speak too soon, but I'm just going to run 1.5k one way and then back because I have some water there, and then do that twice. Second one down, getting a little bit more out of breath now. Held the same pace, 3:48, but the way back there's definitely a decline on that, so I'm going to go a little bit more conservative on the 3rd rep because there's elevation, and then probably speed it up on the last one, and I should average out at below 350 because I'm halfway through now. But it's a good run out. It'd be much quicker than this if I was on a full flat, but it is what it is. It's going to be easy when I get back to Dubai running on flat after doing 3 months of this. So 2 minutes left on the clock. I'm resting for 3 minutes because they're quite long splits. It's not like doing a 400. And then we'll go again. 3rd one done. I've got this in the bag. Average pace now is 3:47 per kilometre over 3 reps, which means the pace must have been somewhere closer to 3:45, 3:46 for the average to have gone down. And obviously the last rep is going to be the easiest because it's the last one and it's a little bit downhill. So I'm going to push this, but I'm really happy with that. I really enjoy these longer interval segments. I think that's where I excel. I'm not so good at the shorter intervals because I'm quite heavy, but I'm better at those longer 1 to 2.5k splits. Final one, as predicted, quicker. The average is now brought down to 3:46, so I imagine that one was probably closer to like 3:44, but really good effort there considering the terrain and the fact that I didn't get to bed till about midnight last night. I haven't checked my Whoop because sometimes if I know I've not had too much sleep, I don't want it to I don't want it to make me think that I'm under recovered. I had a really good session there. I pushed it where it was comfortable, but obviously very hard at the same time. So I'm going to do 3k back to the gaff and then fuel up. I'm starting a new nutritional approach today whereby on days that I don't run or do cardio, I eat maintenance calories, which is around 2,800 for me. And then I'm eating back 90% of calories burnt through the run. So if this run burnt 1,000 calories, I'll eat back 900. The reason I'm doing 90% is just because there's always a little bit of error with these devices, whether it's Whoop or Strava. So I'll add back 90%, and that should keep me close to maintenance, allow me to recover on the day of the training and replenish glycogen stores. But it's the first time I'm trying this. I'm going to stick to it for probably a month and see how it goes. Okay, Misha, walk us through what you've got here and explain why you're not eating any real food.
We've got a little bowl of berries because health.
Yeah.
And then we've got 2 eggs, 2 egg whites and smoked salmon. And the reason my breakfast looks sad is because I'm a PCOS queen and I'm dieting and I'm getting skinny and I can't eat a lot of carbs right now.
Basically she's on diet.
Yeah, to manage my PCOS.
Yeah.
So
I, on the other hand, have got 250 grams of yogurt, a scoop of whey, blueberries, chocolate, and 2 bagels and avocado because I'm fueling after my run. And this is the view. What a belter. Say goodbye.
bye.
Just out here on the balcony, get some sun, 2 work blocks done, all social media, bit of outreach, and now I'm just having some fruit because I'm on high carbs today. I need to take in, I think it's 3,500 calories today based off the expenditure from that run, which I ran over in the last bit. I'm just about to have a call with, can you see that? call with Dylan, who is one of my performance coaches, and then Peter as well, who is one of our other performance coaches. So just running over client progress, what we need to work on with them over the next couple of weeks. It's just a good opportunity for them to ask me any questions, because we've got potentially a big month next month. We've got loads of clients renewing from blocks that they purchased last year. So really big focus on retention, and just keeping the communication with the clients going over summer, because that's what I see a lot it's where a lot of coaches slip off, I think, over summer. They just let their clients slip off with events and stuff like that, and like holidays and socials, but we're actually more on top of our clients over summer to keep them accountable. Morning grafting this morning with JJ Transformations. Iconic. It's not very good weather today, so we're going to lose a little bit of tan. I've just been doing some graft, and I'm going to show you my first meal here. We have the oat yogurt bowl, 200 grams of Fargay 0% fat yogurt, 20 grams of whey, 20 grams of dark chocolate, half a banana, 30 grams of peanut butter, and blueberries. So I'm going to get that down me before hitting an upper body training session. Lower calories, lower carbs today because output isn't as high. But I had almost 440 grams of carbs yesterday. I'm feeling full, so it's going to be a good training session. JJ's just reviewing some sales calls. What's up, people? Just walking back to the gaff. Saturday afternoon, just been for a nice little trim down on Puerto Banús, but been in Marbella for 4 days now. Haven't actually vlogged too much just because we've just been getting settled. We've all been working. Obviously we all travelled for a day, so just catching up on bits. A few consult calls, lots of check-ins and stuff like that, but fully settled now, found our feet. Training has been pretty good since I came. I've done 2 runs this week. Did a big 12k tempo run on Wednesday. I did 8k easy yesterday, and then I've got probably 13k long run tomorrow with some guys. I'll definitely film a bit of that. Some coaches from Dubai, and one of my clients as well, so that'll be sick. But diet has been good. One thing about Marbella, which was the same as when I was here last year, is you just get a lot of steps because, well, we do have a car, but I'm not driving it. JJ's driving it, so I'm clocking like 15k steps a day. So expenditure is very high, which gives me quite a bit of flexibility with diet. Not in terms of eating shit, but you know, we're going out for a meal most days, every other day, so calories are obviously harder to track and potentially a little bit higher, but I'm making up for it. Haven't weighed myself in a couple of days, but I'm holding weight, so all's going well. I'm just going to look to maintain my physique over summer, whilst obviously building my base with the running, just lots and lots of miles, just being consistent with it so that I'm in a really good position to go on to a marathon prep. But everything's going well, and this is the beauty of tracking calories consistently for 8+ years, is you can go out, you can eyeball things, and you can know that you're probably within 5 to 10% of where you need to be. So if you're someone that is hesitant of tracking calories, I would say 2 things. Understand that tracking calories is going to get you to your goal the quickest because you've got control over the data, and probably the most beneficial thing is you're going to build a lot of knowledge about what you're actually consuming day to day, so that when in the future, when you're like me, you can eat intuitively some of the time. I mean, I still track my calories every single day, but I just don't track all my meals. I focus on protein. At the moment, I focus on consuming more carbs on my higher output days, which is going well. And just not being a dickhead, really, just having discipline around nutrition, understanding that every time you eat out, you don't need to have 3 courses, because even with myself, you know, 15k steps a day, running 3 or 4 times a week and lifting 4 times, it's still very easy to overeat and gain weight, which obviously isn't what you want when trying to get plenty of content. But going back to the apartment now, gonna get some food in, and I think me and Misha are gonna go down the beach tonight for a walk, and then get an early night, and then running with the lads in the morning. But I'm gonna vlog more of next week because we're settled now. I'll just go into a bit of detail with work. I've taken on a new employee who is ready to start on Monday. He's going to help me a lot with the sales side of things, which should free up a little bit of time, but don't want to speak too soon. But that's the check-in. As I say, I will be checking in more frequently from next week, and I've got some big sessions planned with a few other coaches over here. We're going to hit the track on Wednesday, and we're going to be hitting the gym pretty much every day.